Hey guys, Dr. Prometheus here. Welcome back to our road to the league, and we are doing a rotated side today for the FA Trophy. I normally wouldn't actually have this this game in there, but I want to kind of showcase some of the guys that don't get a lot of time, but also showcase a couple of our youngsters. Really, it's just one youngster in particular, and that man is Ray Kinsella. He's going to get his first real start at this point. I think we started him a couple times last year, maybe. No, he actually did not play last year, so it's his first start. Actually, no, that can't be right, because I'm pretty sure we started him last year in a cup game. At some point, right? Okay, we actually did not. So he is going to see his first action today. We're going to have Aronson come in, who's not completely fit, and we're going to see what he can do at this point. Priestley, Lester's another guy who has not had a start for us. He has had a substitution we've had to put Lester in, but we're going to see what he can give us out on the wing. I think he could be a good consistent player, but he's just not up to this level yet. Next guy that's going to be coming in is Jamie Jones. He's came in on 5 subs, his first start this year. We'll see what he can do. He has had 1 goal in the FA Cup, which unfortunately we could not win. And then I think that's all to really talk about, because everyone else is typically out there on the bench. Calvin Astley coming over from Man City. He's going to get his first shots at playing at this point. He has started 1 game and had a substitution, so he has done that because of some injuries before. So he's come in, and then Daryl Young, we're going to see him a little bit. He is learning this wing back position, and he has some good crossing, so we'll kind of see what he can do here. It is Hartlepool United today. Amari Benjamin is their key man, is one of the striker, and he's actually good. He is very good. Jeez. 26 as well. Wow, he's good. He's also the captain. All right, let's go forward. What we're also doing is resting our boys, because we do have Solihull Moors. We're going to be playing after this in about a week's time. So going through the games that we did have after losing to Stevenage 3-2, we took on Dulwich Hamlet 2-0. Good clean sheet. Max Smith and Adam Gillespie with the goals there. And then Woking, we took on, who was actually towards the top of the table at this point. We took them down to secure kind of a little buffer zone to stay in the playoffs. That was a 2-0. A lot of cars, a lot of bookings in this one. Pitts had a good set piece goal in this one. It was more of a ricochet than anything. And then Gallagher has the other one. So, I mean, really, it was just the defense that came strong through this. We dominated pretty much, not through possession, but just dominated in stats. Here's the one. It kind of bounces around, and it's a header. Gallagher just bounces off of defender, and the keeper can't do anything. With 10 men on the field because of an injury, and that is Pitts winning that over the defender. So I thought it was a pretty good game with that one. I just wish that we would have had a better run through here, through Grimsby Town, Chester, and Stevenage, because this could have really helped us. But you can't always have what you want. One thing I will say is, our first media appearance of the year looks like it's going to be Fleetwood Town, which is a rivalry game. So obviously we have to probably show that one. Plus, that's in January. We'll probably have some new players by that time, and some kind of movement, because everyone else above us in the football league will have their transfer window open for that month. So Hartlepool United, seeing some of the backups. They're playing. What are they playing? A 4-3-3. I'm fine playing what we're playing right now. With this, I did play against Woking. I did play this 5-3-2, and we did win off of it. So I think when we play higher table teams, I might flip over to that, which actually worked, oddly enough. All right, here we go. Let's send in the boys. And yes, I know everyone isn't fit for this, but hey, we need to get some of these guys in and out. Now, Fanning is a good player, but is he 200k good? If we're going to keep Aronson, but Aronson still wants to be sold, so it's kind of that issue where I still haven't made a decision on that one. Sully's going to have it. That is going to be a back post, and Trudgen makes 2 great saves there. 2 great saves. And was it Canlilo? Watson, header, and there it is again. But however, that's going to be offsides. Again, header over. We are on the back foot right now. A lot of these are over the net. Not a lot of passes completed at the moment. Here we go. Leicester's going to take this one. Bad first touch, though. Ball comes up. Scully looking to turn it. You can't turn it. Maybe the rain's affecting us a little bit. I don't know. We have a couple of youngsters out here, so maybe that's more so the issue. Heather goes back. We're pushing them up. Back. Good marking. If they switch the field, that could be an issue. Okay, we actually handled that decently well. Oh, what a good ball by Lee. Cross in, and Lilo is easily onside there. Well, at least we'll get to see some of the youngsters play. And yeah, this is probably not going to go well, but hey, it's only the FA trophy, so I'm not really worried about it. I just want to see if we can see some heroics. Plus, our starters need a little break, and I did want to see Kinsella play. We've had some good. This isn't going to be one of them. Well, this is getting quickly out of hand at this point, but what did we expect? They're likely in full form because they're playing a full side and we're playing a rotated side that, well, let's not play football, if any, this year. Priestley does have a knock at this point. There's no stoppages, so let's bring in Young at this point. Can Lester play that if we want him to? You know what? Let's have Young come in and play. Yeah, Greasley just doesn't have the ability to do anything there. Lester needs to actually control that ball. Good deflection. It's going to be a corner. Set piece has really killed us. But at least Young will come in for that injury to Greasley. We're just not creating enough. I have faith in all of you that you can turn this around. Because we pretty much, that last 10 minutes was all us. It was all us. Anyone struggling right now? Lester's. Let's take Lester out. Let's put in Astley. If I had to make another change, it would be, I just noticed I have a bunch of, well, Watts is here. Let's pull up Jones for Kinsella. Pull Watts in. Those will be my 3 subs. You give Watts some time off, but I need something here. And we're not getting it. We went on a good run of shots, and now it's like we've stalled out again. Young wins that in the air, but we're not controlling the ball. Plays it over the top. Astley heads it. Jones is going to head that into space. Fanning is just going to try to get it out. That's over by Scully. Trevigan isn't playing bad. I think we've just had some kind of breakdowns on defense more than anything. Well, we got to see some young guys play. So, the FA Trophy, I'm not really worried about the FA Trophy. I thought they played well, but they did not think that. The goals just didn't come. Did not come. Previously, though, 4 to 5 weeks, that's not going to be helpful. That is going to hurt a little bit. Solihull Moors, are they at top of the table? 3rd. So we're going to be playing this, and we are going to come in and we're going to pull in our starters here. Greasley is going to be out, which means I might bring in Lester or Astley at this point. They're similar players. I think it's it might be a little bit more towards Astley. If that's the case, do a comparison between him and Young. It has to be Astley, I think. Or is it going to be Young? We could put in Lester also. Who is actually good at playing that. The other alternative is Pitts. We could play Pitts on the right. His crossing isn't great, but he can play it. But I think at the end of the day, it is going to be our sub is going to end up being Lester, I think. Oh, I'm going to take a chance. Astley's going to come in as the sub there. And we're just going to hope that goes through. Okay, Solihull Moors. We're going to be playing our 5-3-2 in this one. And hopefully we can get something. But, yeah. I think we can get some good play out from this. All right, a youth intake preview. Average intake. At least we'll have a striker, maybe. At this point, Belmont might be a guy that we bring in because he can't play midfield, and I think he would be a great player to play in the midfield. I don't think he would cost a ton. It's all about who we flip in the midfield from that. And if that is the case, we do end up flipping someone from the midfield. Me goes up, Harvey, and then we have a midfield slot that I'm not sure that. Then we could also sell Patterson, which we will probably do that. I don't see a situation where Jamie Jones is good enough to take over that spot yet. At 19 years old, I don't think he's ready. So it would turn to us probably having 40, 60. We'd be able to sign him probably. Yeah, we'd be able to sign him. Pretty easy. Okay, but we're not going to do that. We're going to wait until probably January until we try to sell him. And we could see something there. So Solihull Moors, their key player is Cade Craig. And he is a defender. He looks actually pretty decent of a defender. And yes, we don't know a lot of these players just because of the sole fact that we don't have the scouting budget right now, because I kind of went a little overboard on a couple of things. So they're playing a 4-4-2. We're going to be playing our 5-3-2 and see how this goes. Me is going to be up in that space. Me has not played great this year as opposed to last year. I mean, it's just not there, which is unfortunate. But Tate and Gillespie have been trying to pick up the slack, and in some cases they've pulled through, in other cases they have not. So we'll have to see what we can do with this one. After this, though, if we can't take it, I mean, we might be an inconsistent team, but we do have a lot of inconsistencies across the board, because that's just how it's turned out this year. Is inconsistent players have chosen to come here. But let's see if in the rain we can get something going. Gallagher plays it up into space, and that's no space. But Watts, what a challenge there. Harvey has to turn it. Going back to Dobson. Looking for the move. Plays it over the top. Gillespie's going to head it. Tate in the back of the net. Gillespie using that 6'6" body and that big head of his. Okay, maybe it's not big, but still. Since he's 6'6", he looks like a giant out there. And that's what wins us the ball. Him being 6'6", they had it down to Tate, and Tate's able to pound it in the back of the net. I mean, we'll praise the boys for that one. If we win this game, we will move up in a insane tie with all of the teams in front of us. Also, we have a game in hand, so there's that. Get a game immediately after this, which we might play. I might give you 3 games today, depending. Praise the boys. Here's one. Davis putting it in back post. Bounces off the post. Gallagher gets the deflection, but it's called back. Gallagher was offsides there. He was the initial header as well. So he must have been offsides on the header. That's into space. Watts can't win it. Tate looking. He's going to put out to Harvey. Harvey, Gillespie header over. Gillespie has the height. He just does not have the accuracy. Harvey plays it up to me. Me is going to look. Play it back to Harvey. Up to Watts. Watts doesn't have a turn there. There we go. Tor. Looking for the cross. Good little move. Going to keep it on the ground, and Gillespie just doesn't have the angle. Allows it to be blocked, but we do get a set piece corner. Harvey's going to take this one. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's put one on the board. Going deep, and that's in the middle. Harvey's going to get that deflection, and that's just an errant pass. The moment's still going on, though, so okay, good. Actually getting some good play around. We are doing a pretty good job of keeping them away from our goal, which is nice to see. And we're actually getting the shots that we need to have. And this formation is designed to just try to force them to play through our middle, which we have an extra man on defense. Davis going to get tackled there, but maintain possession. Cross is there, going back post. Galipsy header over again. Eventually, Galipsy will put that in the back of the net. It just takes him a while to get the accuracy down. Oh, that's an errant throw. Tate is going to chase it, though. Or errant pass, I should say. Okay, they're passing right through, but there's Davis. Good coverage of that run. I think that missed. Who is that here? I think that pass missed Harvey. There goes Tate, taking that away. There goes me. Me, take the shot. Wide left. He only has 6 finishing, which is why he doesn't have as many goals this season. We need to look for someone that can actually finish, that can play that attacking midfield. All right, Davis is going to take a shot here more than likely. It's going to be off, and we can't get the rebound with the keeper on the ground. Deflection off the post, denied by the woodwork. We tried. Okay, let's come in and let's put in. Let's take out Dobson Ventura for Fanning. Let's put in Astley for. No, Watts is going to come out, but who can play that? Harvey can play that, right? Harvey can't play that. Patterson good at tackling? Yes, let's get Patterson. And for me, Watts is finishing a 6. Actually, let's get Jamie Jones in there as the Mitsala. He has 11 finishing. The last one we're going to do is, I think I'm going to take out Tor. I'm going to take out Davis. Astley on the left. He's left-footed. Oh, I put him on the right. Didn't I? Yep, I did. There we go. Tor can play both sides. Need to flip though. Harvey's going to take this. No moment. Okay, we'll take it. Let's praise the boys. Holtz up the trig. Just play smart. There we go, Harvey. Tor to Jones. Over to Gillespie. Gillespie has his man out wide. It's Astley. Can we rickroll someone? Tor does. Tor wins it back post over Dance. Let's go. Great cross by Astley. What's his crossing? 10? Great cross by him. And Tor just wins that. He just goes up and gets the ball. I mean, he doesn't care about anything other than getting that ball. The header is over. Top of the table teams, man. We are playing defensively very good. Good work. Playing against stronger teams, we're going to have to finesse our way through this, which we've beaten Solihull Moors, we've beat Woking, we've beat Macclesfield. I don't think we've played Horsham yet, and we've lost to Stevenage once. So with the teams in the playoffs, we do have a chance if we get in the playoffs. They're teams that we can beat. Did we play? We had to have played Horsham. We beat Horsham. So in reality, every team that's at the top, we've beaten. Okay, Southend United, who is 11th. We're going to go back to our typical formation in this one. And we are going to go to our starting Ashley's going to come in here. All right. I think I'm going to show you the South End game. South End United, I'm thinking. Because I think it could be an interesting game for us. I'm going to put everyone on a bit of a rest cycle right now between these 2 days. And we'll see how we can do this. And I'm going to give you a triple header today. All right. South End United, who's 11th in the table. Their key man, Joshua King, is that striker. That's absolutely insane. They play more of attacking. We might actually, with them playing 4 up top and 2 like that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to readjust back into this just because I think it's probably smarter with them attacking so much that we play this and we can catch their front 4 in this and we can play through, if anything. So we're going to go back to this against South End. All right, let's go for it. Do good things. See if we can take this game. It is mid-December. Getting close to probably a turnover on the team this January. We're going to have to see what ultimately we can do because it might be a bit hard to turn over some of this team, but we have to be smart about it. It will mean that some sales will be able to get us some more scouting. So there is that. The long ball to Wilcock. I'm not sure what the purpose behind that one was. Rolls it out to Pitts. Plays it out wide to Tor. Tor looking to attack. I like the attack here. Over to me. Me plays over to Harvey. Harvey shots and slots that bottom 90. What a shot! What a shot! I like the formation that Watts has right here. Points over to Harvey. It's seen through that. Now, I like this. You have this triangle here. Me also has it. So you really have a square. And then here you have a triangle. Through here you have a triangle. And then through here, we have a good spacing with this formation. That's why we're able to pass it around as well as we're doing right now. I don't know what it is. Just this formation and a couple of other variations of it somehow and for some reason do well for me in Football Manager. I don't know why. There's Davis. Gillespie can't win that in the air. The 6'6" man is just not tall enough, I guess. And there's Harvey. Another goal. This man has a long shot of 9, a finishing in 5. He is playing as a box-to-box midfielder, but still, Harvey is out here taking shots and making it rain. Okay, I see you, Harvey. I actually don't feel as bad if it turns into him having to play up top as a advanced playmaker if me leaves. If we need that. That is perfectly fine by me. Marshall plays it over the top and Pitts gets beat. Joyce is there. And Joyce shanks it! Shankopotamus here for South End. It is live. It has transferred from Southport to South End. We've given it. That was a bad shot. I think your guys are doing brilliantly. I'm going to keep on praising them. Daria just had an injury for them. He had to be subbed out. Watts just kicking it over. That's a Wilcock. Okay, luckily a defender did. We didn't have any miscommunications right there. That could have been bad. Plays it up. Dobson, Ventura. Harvey turns. Harvey plays it inside to me. He's going to take a shot. Now he is going to get into the scoring. Ashton Me finally getting into it. This is what, third of the season? His 50th goal of his career. We haven't prevented him from scoring. It's just he hasn't made those shots. He hasn't attempted to score those shots for us this year. But we'll take it. Don't need the strikers today. It is all the midfield. Good ball, Davis. And there it is. Sonny Davis, back post. Aaron Tor. This. They are just getting bullied because they're getting taken out of position. Okay, we're going to make a couple of changes. Tor is going to come out for Astley. Harvey's going to come out. We're going to put in Patterson. And then we're going to get Max Smith into Ellipsy. Actually, let's put in Jamie Jones here. Let's have Jamie Jones be the Mezzala. And me be the box to box. Actually, no. Jones is the better defender. Box to box is more of a defending role sometimes. Running up and down the field. Langton, that's a good ball. Dobson Ventura is going to win it in the air. Stewart shot, misses it wide left. A little bit too high as well. Villanueva. Okay, good pressure. I like the pressure. Villanueva shot. Ooh, that was close. Closer than it's been all day today for South End. But I don't think it's going to matter. Astley's going to take this corner. Me can't win that in the air. Yeah, I'd rather him drop back on defense than try to play that. Jones takes that away. Me, not wide. He's not great on shots, but hey, it happens. Good win by Watts. Here's Jones. Take the shot, Jones. There it is. Jamie Jones, the big shot. I like it. He's got 10 finishing. Jamie Jones might be the one we play up top, to be honest. As an attacking bit. We might keep this like that. I don't know. I would like to move Watts out of this because we do have a good possible midfielder that we can play. And that is another win against a very attacking South End. Game in hand, we are 2 points behind Macclesfield, and then we are 9 points behind Grimsby Town. I think Grimsby Town's going to run away from this. And it might be bad. It might be good. If we go, I mean, the playoff wise, it's what, 3 games? And we're supposed to avoid relegation. So, I mean, a playoff in a season, you should be avoiding relegation. I think that's a good accomplishment. So between these games, I'm pressing the wrong button here. I'm actually going to rest them, obviously, though, but it's the end of the episode. I like how we're playing me. Last 2 games, he's getting back on the horse. I do like that. Harvey, getting back on the horse. He's looking good. That aggression is great for Harvey. He's a good ball-winning midfielder. He's not really having a lot of injuries, knock on wood. His last one was a tight Achilles. I mean, we're not seeing a lot of injuries right now, which is quite interesting because we have quite a few players that could take some injuries. Wilcock is all right. When we go through, we look at some of the growth that we're seeing from these players. Kind of look through. Tor is growing a little bit. I like that. Look for anyone that's growing a lot. Marlon Tate getting his composure and off the ball. I like that. Balanced stamina. Watts getting some growth here. His mentals. Cameron Young's going up. I'm not looking for anyone with massive movement. Here's one, Sonny Davis, but more of a transition of skills from technical to mentals. Daryl Young is getting better. It's going to take him time, though. Reese Harvey getting some. Kind of a mixed bag from Ashton Mee. Max Smith, this is why we're going to end up selling him. He's been on a slump lately right now. One guy we are likely to bring in that I was looking at if we do sell Max Smith is Oliver Iro. Again, someone that's somewhat prone to some injuries, but he does like important matches. He just has some good finishing, drilling, first touch, technique, passing is in here. I mean, realistically, this guy is advanced forward here, but I think he could play if we need him to. We could train him to play as an attacking midfielder. But this man looks like he could definitely step in and do some work. He was at Championship Blackpool, which got relegated down to League One. Blackpool kind of yo-yoing back and forth. He did play at Barnet before, and at this level, the Vanarama National League was a 6.71, so he hasn't put out a lot of big games, but it might be something. It could be something there. And our last one that we were looking at that might be what we end up doing is I might have to relook where he was. I forgot because I saw him in one of the areas and I noticed he wasn't picked up by anyone, and that's why I signed him. I wanted to actually see what he's about. And I don't see him now because I didn't put him into a spot. I feel dumb. Is he considered a player yeah, he's considered a player that's not out there. Okay. I'll have to find him again because, well, I actually liked how good he was. On Beaumont. He does have a bid, though, from multiple League Two teams, so I think he's gone. That would have been a good signing. We could throw our hat in and just see what happens, though. It's December. If he agrees to sign, we could delay it, maybe. I don't know. So, thank you all for joining me. I'm going to attempt to sign this guy. I'm going to do it right now. You kind of see it behind. I'm going to attempt to sign. He wants a star player. He wants to be a central defender. I'm going to take out both of these. Let's see what he wants. 80. Yeah, we can't afford that even if we sell some. So, yeah, that's not going to work. So, I will go back to the outro. So, thanks for hanging out. Go and leave a like below, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Later.